This is a chain cast on. It's a provisional cast on. We're going to begin with a slip knot. And insert the slip knot onto the hook. And then pull the yarn through the loop. Continue adding stitches to the chain. You'll want to do 3 or 4, maybe even 5 more than needed. This is a little tricky if you've never crocheted before. It's easy if you have, because it's the foundation for most crochet pieces. So we're just hooking the yarn and pulling it through the loop. It helps to keep your fingers a little closer together than I'm actually showing, but I want you to be able to see the chain as it evolves. So here we have the chain. And then when you're finished with the number of stitches you need, go ahead and cut the yarn and pull it through the loop. And to help in knowing which side to pull out when you're ready to remove this cast on, it helps to tie another knot. That's often recommended. Or you could also place a removable marker on that end. So there you have it. Now we want to pick up stitches into each of these chains. We don't want to do it from the back side. Be sure that you're looking at the side that looks like nicely formed chains. And you just insert your needle into the first chain and then pull the yarn through just like you were picking up stitches. And do that for each stitch. Each chain will be another stitch. And this is why you have the extra ones on each end, so because you can tell maybe that it's a little hard to get into those very first ones. So this gives you a little fudge room. When you have all the stitches that you need, then all you need to do is just continue on with your project. Our next cast on is the crochet cast on, another provisional cast on. Again, we'll start with a slip knot. Insert the hook into the slip knot. And this one's a little bit different. It takes a little kind of maneuvering the different tools here. But you want to place the needle so that the hook can catch the yarn above it. And then you'll have to flick the yarn underneath the needle. So that was one stitch. And flick the yarn. So pull the yarn through the loop on the hook and flick it back behind. You do this for each stitch, however many stitches you need for your project. I actually really like this cast on. It creates that braided look like a bind off edge. So even if you didn't need a provisional cast on, you could use it to get that edge that would look the same. It's a little awkward, but you get the hang of it. Now, usually you would use a bigger hook here. I have kind of a small hook, but it really doesn't matter as long as you've got your right needle size. When you have all the stitches that you need for your project, you just place the last stitch, the loop on your hook, onto the needle, and you're ready to go. You can begin your project.